do this video. This ain't a clickbait video or nothing else. Make a lot of people aware of this. This is a problem if you have money issues funding a project like this and you wanted to look correct. All right. This is the first model 140s. They're 1958 to 63. Some of them may have carried over into 64 with this. I'm not 100%. I've seen talks of it, but from what I've looked at, 63 was it for this model. And they changed to the vertical grill up and down. Now, I purposely brought this model because I love the grill scheme of this bar type grill. Now, my grill did not look like this when I brought the tractor. This is basically a finished product of this grill. All right. This is another hood that I purchased off of Craigslist. I paid $100 for this hood, and it was only for parts. All right. But this piece was broke out, and someone hacked up the top of it. So no way I'm using this whole hood, but it had not one, two good emblems on it. And it had the bar piece here that I was missing, and the bottom, okay? This is the bottom off of that hood, okay? This is the grill cover off of that hood. Mine looked like this when I got the tractor and there wasn't no bottom on it. Someone just bent that over and they left it that way. All right. This piece here, $100 to $200 just for this piece. It did not supposed to have these wing nuts on it. It's supposed to have some sort of other twist lock deals on it. But I'm gonna show you what mine looked like when I brought it. All right. This is just what I put on it. A little snug fit. Mine looked like that when I brought it. Remember watching the channel, they seen it. They seen it when I got here. That's the way it looked. Okay. This is the bottom as well. It's not perfect, but I got a bumpers going over it, so it's not gonna be that bad. I am gonna put hook a piece of screen on these little hooks that's supposed to be on there. I'm gonna paint this in black, so you're not gonna really see it, and it's gonna have a black piece of screen, so. All right. These hoods get expensive. Okay. This piece here, I haven't looked the price up. I got a new emblem going there. I haven't looked the price up on this part either. These aren't cheap either. These are like some sort of pot metal or some sort. I'm not sure. I don't know what to call it. That's made out of. But anyway, now, these emblems right here. Mine's gonna be all painted in. These emblems are not cheap. If you can even find them. I was missing one. I got it off that hood. This is the one that was on mine. Someone painted it white. This came off the other hood that I brought. I was missing one. These are anywhere from $200 to $300 a set, okay? Keep all this in mind. If you're gonna buy one of these 140s, you need to make sure you find one that's at least got these emblems on it, especially if it's at a premium price. Because I've seen a lot of them for sale. All right, another piece that's commonly gone and missing. This is the piece that goes right here on the side of the hood. A lot of these get replaced. Okay, the 64 model has this as a sticker. In the 64 model, it's a sticker. I see these 58s to 63 models for sale with the sticker on it and not this, okay? And I see some people that sticking this 140 sticker down here, but still got the bar grill in it. You keep in mind, if you buy one of this model and you want to fix it up and make it look nice, that this stuff ain't cheap. They used to start put stainless steel and studs in here and wing nuts. That was already in. This is another piece of grill grate. I left it because it sturdies the hood up so much. And it was already welded on the inside. I added a little more to it on the inside and got it kind of halfway squared up best we could. I mean, it was in bad shape. Took 2 hoods and made one good one. But anyway, the rest of them is pretty much the same. Same seat, same steering wheel, same everything else. The hood and the side emblems is what's different on the 58 to 63. And maybe some of them are 64. I'm not 100% on that, but what I read, late 63, it was changed over. Just keep in mind, if you're missing these metal badging, they're not cheap. They're hard to find. I don't think nobody aftermarket is selling any of this stuff. You can put the sticker on it. 64 has this in a sticker, McCormick Farmall in a sticker. But the grill gets expensive real quick. I say I bought that hood for $100, and I took the front piece and the bottom piece and put it on my top piece and got one emblem off of it. So I took 2 and made 1. But like I said, and I notched the bottom out of it. I notched the bottom so to sit back in there. Set it up there like that. The stainless steel wing nuts. I'm gonna adjust these studs. These are just studs. They're bolts that I cut and made studs out of them. But I'm gonna trim them back and make them where it'll sit flush with the wing nut. And I'm gonna paint these white with the grill, the wing nuts, and the studs, so it'll all be white. Just keep in mind, you in the market for one of these model 140s, that these badging and the hood hardware can be really expensive real quick. I purposely bought this model because I love the looks of the bar style grill. But I think they're real sharp looking when they're all, especially after they're all painted up and looking good. Drop my bolts out of there. I got a new emblem that goes in there also. I think it's gonna look really good once it's all together. And I'm gonna have a bumper on it. I'm gonna have a front bumper on it too. And that's the reason I brought a bumper, because I priced some. I got to putting this hood together, and I'm like, that's a lot of money and a lot of work to not put a bumper on this. Cause I be cutting in some rough stuff sometimes, real tall stuff. I want to protect my hood, because I've seen decent hood assemblies like this sell $400 or $500 for a complete hood. And once I get this hood together and get it looking pretty good, I'm gonna definitely invest into a bumper for protection on it. It ain't 100%. It ain't gonna be 100%, bulletproof, but it'll help stuff from hitting it, because the bumper sticks up yay so much. Anyway, I'm gonna put I'm gonna paint this part black. I'm gonna have a piece of black screen back here like it's supposed to have too. So you're not gonna really see this too much. I'm gonna hook the screen on the back of this like it's supposed to, and then you have this too. So it ought to work out pretty well. I'm gonna take that out, because that does sturdy your grill up a whole lot as far as the flopping. And it's a nice snug fit too. So anyway, be aware, if you're gonna buy one of a 58 to a 63 model 140, make sure all your badging is on it, and check around on the prices. Like I said, I've seen them badges sell anywhere from $200 to $300 just for them 2 badges. Same way with these. And, because they fall off. They just get these little keepers on there. Birch Store sell these 2 new ones. I could have some new ones here. What happens is they'll fall off these metal badges will fall off in the field, and then they get plowed in the field. A lot of these are used in tobacco farms. You know, you're not. I noticed that this side on the left is the one that's always missing the most. But let's say that's Birch Store sell these new little pieces here. It's two different sizes. I think the one on the hood is a little. I think the one on the hood is a little. One of them is bigger than the other one. He sells two different sizes. Brandon, the Birch Store, can get you these little metal pieces here. You know what I said? The worst thing that happens to these, they fall off in the field and get plowed in and lost. Anyway, this is an update on where we're at on it. We got the hood completed. I'm trying to get my quick hitch brackets. My reel, got my threads all cleaned out. I'm trying to get all my mechanics out of the way before I start putting any primer on anything. I'm trying to get all my mechanics. Done the oil pan gasket. Got that cleaned out. Got that good to go. And laid out some of my wires on here. And I want to paint my wires with the tractor. So got my steering wheel took off and got that laid, and then I'm gonna put some painter's tape on top of these threads and splines. And I'm gonna put some painter's tape on this gauge. That gauge gonna probably break all the pieces if I try to take that out. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm just gonna tape it up, leave it in there, and then I re-clean it later. And I'm gonna put some tape on this on and off button. I'm gonna leave that on there. It's working fine. Anyhow, that's where we at on it. I was fitting these quick hitch brackets on here, make sure all my bolts is gonna work and everything, where my studs will come out. I couldn't get that stud out, and I'm just gonna leave that stud in there, set the bracket on top of it, and then rack that side up on with the U-shaped piece here. The quick hitch. I have a complete 1-point fast hitch now, so that's going on it on the finished product. Got the LED bulbs that go in these, and it's not the LED bulbs that looks like something belongs on the space station either. It's you can't tell where they're at. Lay them on the shelf on here somewhere. These LED bulbs, if anybody interested in the part number on it, you can't tell the LED. They look just like the original bulb. You can see what it looks like. It looks exactly like the original bulb. They're on Amazon. The only difference is with them headlights, video getting a little long, is, okay, the factory headlights put out a spot beam, puts out a spot, where these LEDs puts out a wide flood. That's the only difference. The factory, the factory bulb puts out a spot beam. The LED ones you put in here, they're gonna look exactly like the factory ones on the outside. It's gonna be LED, and it's gonna be a bright flood, wide flood. I think about adding one right here too. Something I get home late from work or something, and I'm trying to do some garden work. I'm trying to maybe put a light in one of these LED lights, like a factory one like this. I have one left over. Right here, something where it looks pretty decent with an LED flood beam down here to where I'm working at. That's what I'm thinking. Anyhow, that's where we at on it. Be aware. Hood and emblems get expensive quick on these models, real quick. Thanks for watching.